hard to hold you, but I just drove you away. Well, I tried so hard to hold you, but I just drove you away. And when you said you were leaving, I couldn't ask you to stay. Well, I come home in the evening, there's no one to say hello, and then I sit and read your letters, and the teardrops start to flow. Well, I told you that I loved you, but I never proved that it was true. Well, I guess that's why I sit here with the blues for you. Ah, yeah. In the evening, there's no one to say hello, and then I sit and read your letters, and the teardrops start to flow. Well, I wish you'd come back, baby, so again I could pursue. Well, the road that leads to happiness, that happiness is you. Oh, yeah. Well, I think my dreams have left me. That is the reason for my flight. Well, hop the baba doo doo doo, bring me sunshine.
Bring me sunshine
In your smile,
in your smile.
make me happy
Make me happy
all the while.
all the while.
In this world where we live, there should be more happiness, so much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Good evening, children, and how are you today? We can have a lot of fun this evening, yes, because it's episode 224, and here we are again, as we are every night. Hope you had a good day. It's a Monday, the beginning of the week. But you're not going to school, are you? Because I think it's half term. I don't know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Yeah. Thank you. It is indeed episode 224, and thank you very much for joining us for this auspicious occasion, it being a Monday and following the Sunday that was yesterday. We're going to stick a video on later because it is Monday movie night, and that works rather well.
Monday movie magic.
Oh, that's movie magic. We're putting more, alliterating it even further.
That's right.
Monday music magic.
Music magic.
What about Monday music movie magic?
Could be that.
That would be further alliterated.
Monday movie music. Monday music movie magic madness.
Yes. Monday movie music.
Monday music movie magic madness.
It's Monday. And Alex would like to share and like and share.
You can do it in any order that you like. It's up to you. It's your choice. You can share, then like, or you can like and then share.
Oh,
in fact, you can share, then like, then share.
Or like, share,
or
share,
like, then share, share, like.
Like and share, share, like. Oh. Share, like, like and share. Oh.
Thank you. Thanks, Tommy.
That's Tommy Cooper, which will show your age if you know who it is, and any Americans or anyone watching from another country probably doesn't know who he is. But they do know Benny Hill and Monty Python, funnily enough. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a bit of Love Me or Leave Me. Lonely, you won't believe me, but I love you only. I'd rather be lonely than happy with somebody else. You may find the nighttime the right time for kissing. Nighttime is my time for just reminiscing, regretting instead of forgetting with somebody else. There will be no one unless that someone is you. I intend to be independently blue. Well, I want your love and I don't want to borrow. Have it today just to get back tomorrow. Your love is my love, there's no love for nobody else. Shabba-ba-doo-ba-doo-da-ooh, ooh, baba-zoot-and button-brrrr-it's a baba-zoot-a-bay-zoo-bow. Shigga-digga-dig-dig-dig-dig-dig-dig-doot-and baba-doot-and-dwee-da. Shabba-dub-doo-doo-doo-doo-dow. Shidip-shidip-shidoo-ba-dee-ba-doo-dee-da. Habba-doo-ba-dee-doo-doo-doo-dow. Habba-doo-ba-dee-doo-doo-doo-dow. Shabba-doo-doo-doo-dow. Shabba-ba-doo-doo-ba-dee-ba-ba-doo-dee-dee-dee-ba-ba-doo-dee-doo-dee-dow. Shabba-dabba-doo-dee-doo-dow. Shidip-shidip-shidoo-ba-dee-ba-doo-da. Blow it, John. There will be no one unless that someone is you. I intend to be independently blue. Well, I want your love and I don't want to borrow. Have it today just to get back tomorrow. Your love is my love, there's no love for nobody else. Well, love me or leave me alone. All right then. Yes. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to find out who is watching, especially this evening, or at least who's right now, this second in front of Alex on the comments. Basically, not just who's watching, it's who's commenting at the moment. Basically, who's commenting? Yeah,
it's who's commenting? Who's commenting first? Because I scroll right back up to the top, and it says Brian King. It says, "Hey up." Hey. He's suddenly gone all northern like.
Aye, that he has.
We've got George. Oh, Mr. Hartley says, "E up" as well.
That's because he is northern.
He's dead northern. He says, "My youngest grandson is 15 today. Makes you feel old, don't it?" Blimey.
Makes you feel old.
We remember when he was born.
We've got Wheelie Does It, Trisha Coombs, Tony Nesky, George, David from Ireland. We have Gail. Hi from Ian and Gail and Helsham. It's our birthdays today. Both of you have the same birthday. Wow. There's a 1 in 365 chance of that.
Who is it, Ian and who?
Ian and Gail from Hailsham.
Oh, wow.
Foley. They do all the sound effects on the
Happy
movies.
birthday. Yeah, Foley
Todd
sound effect.
from California. We've got John, Alison Gavea from Burton, in a rainy travelodge in Burton, rather. Is that on Trent? If it's too rainy, it'll be in Trent. We have Diane Taylor, Joy Ball. We have Helen, Jackie Clark from Milton Keynes, Kathleen over on YouTube. They've been chatting away for a good while. Chris Goodland's first up. He's getting confused. Not Chris Biggins, no. Chris Goodland.
Oh, Chris
Our
Goodland.
Louisiana policeman friend. He's getting confused by the time because I don't think they have the time change at the same
No,
same
so
day.
now we're an hour later.
So soz about that.
Sorry, it's our daylight saving. It's our version of your daylight saving time,
Nonsense.
but it's at a different time.
We've got Rose from Paris. We have Wayne, Charlie Francois, of course, and who else?
I've got out the way.
Alan Wheatley, Michael, not in France.
Especially.
He says, Ed says, good evening, guten Abend, guten Abend, and in many languages. We have, who else? Ian Hamilton's here, Ian Williams, all the Ians are in tonight. Over on Twitch,
All the Ians.
Michael
The Ian
Bernardi.
Club.
Michael Bernardi from Burgess Hill, which is not too far from us. Oh, someone called
Well, it is now.
Bloodluster. That's a cheery name. Frank from the Netherlands. Keith Lurks. Marsha and Marino.
Marsha.
Muzzy198 and Michael Bernardi. Well, quite a few Twitchers today. More than, well, I say a few. Quite a few.
More than
normal.
one. More than one Twitcher is quite a lot, isn't it? All right then, so we've had a boogie challenge for Professor Vincent Hurley. Apparently, what he's asked for is the Teddy Bear's Picnic from Hennock. And so it has been transcended and sublimated into a boogie challenge through the boogie fingers of the Professor. Oh, are we up for it? And do we have some chords for us to join in? Oh. Picnic time for teddy bears.
There you go. Sorry, I think I forgot to mention Keith's also on Twitch, but his name wasn't in the list for some reason. Hi, Keith.
There's no what?
Keith. That's a special wave for you, Keith.
So we're a special Keith 5 days. Yeah.
Request from Michael, not in France. He says, hiya, number ones. Can I suggest Hello Dolly, Louis Armstrong?
Ah, you can suggest that. But we did it actually a few days ago for a couple of other people. And in fact, that was the one where we had a huge amount of...
Oh, yeah, it was conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Yes.
2 people asked for it, and then, because we weren't really going to do it and we've never done it, loads and loads of people were asking for it and we had to do it. So we'll leave it a few days before we do it again, just to show that...
we know some other songs.
that we can learn some other songs, yeah, if we haven't shown that now after 224 episodes.
How many different songs have we now played, Joy? We'd like to know.
Oh, tell us, yeah, Joy.
I'll tell you what, before you post it, Joy, everyone else take a wild guess at how many different titles, different songs we've played during 223, not including today, 223 episodes, and we'll see who comes the closest.
Yes, it's not a competition time.
Not an official
You don't have to put it. You can put it in the comments.
Yeah, everyone put it in the comments. How many different songs have we played in 223 episodes? And then we'll come back to you later, and I'll check with Joy, and she can give us the real answer.
And that's how many, Joy, if you can. I don't know if you can. How many different songs did we do, not including boogie challenges and including boogie challenges, obviously as well, because you just add them together from the total. But it'd be good to know the both, because some people might
not count them.
Not be counting them when they're giving us the answer. There you go. How many have we done in 224 episodes? And some of those episodes have been 2 hours long. Some have been an hour and a half long.
We've got some guesses
some are
in
15
already.
minutes. No.
We've got some guesses in already. Steve Fisher says 410. Darren says 2,608. I think closer to Steve Fisher's guess. Alan Wheatley says 524. Roy Litchfield says a paltry 122. A measly 122. I mean, the last time she actually told us what it was.
Don't give it away.
No, I don't know what it is, but it was way more than 122. And that was like a month ago.
Only a month ago.
Rhoda says 550. Okay, we'll come back to you after the next song. Keep putting your guesses. Keep putting your guesses.
And then Joy, after the next song, Joy can put it up if she's that quick. All right then. What are we doing next? Oh, hold on. Skiffle time.
Oh yes.
Now we're going to do a skiffle bit here, as a semi-skiffle thing. This is because today, one of the birthdays today in the great celebrity world of genre. Well, not the modern days ideas of celebrities, but ladies and gentlemen, in our genre, or many genres that we love, a great, Yeah, this is with people with talent. No, this is this is also the birthday of. There's another one coming up in a second. We're going to announce. But this is the birthday of Mahalia Jackson, 1911. Mahalia Jackson, the great, unbelievably legendary gospel singer. She was the queen of gospel, and she became one of the most influential gospel singers in the world. She recorded 30 albums at least during her career, and her 45 PM records, including a dozen golds, million sellers. In 1950, she became the first gospel singer to perform at Carnegie Hall. Hailed by her critics as the world's greatest gospel singer. Well, I'm sure she was, and she was just so consistent, had an amazing voice. Unbelievable, couldn't be followed really. One of the many influences of Elvis when he was into gospel. And here we go. We're going to do a skiffle version of the the Mahalia Jackson gospel song, Didn't It Rain? In some form. What key were we doing here? Oh yeah, take. about rain, my Lord? Didn't it rain, children? Oh, my Lord. Well, it rained 4 days, 40 nights without stopping. No one's glad when the rain stopped dropping. Knocking at the window, knocking at the door, crying, Brother Noah, can you take me no more? Noah cried, no, you're full of sin. God got the key and you can't get in. Didn't it rain, children? Oh, my Lord. Didn't it rain, children? Oh, my Lord. Didn't it rain, children? Oh, my Lord. Didn't it rain? Oh, my Lord. Just listen how it's raining. Well, listen how it's raining. Just listen how it's raining all day, all night, all night, all day. Didn't it rain, children? Oh, my Lord. Didn't it rain, children? Oh, my Lord. Didn't it rain, children? Oh, my Lord. Didn't it rain? Oh, my Lord. Didn't it rain, children? Oh, my Lord. Didn't it rain, children? Oh, my Lord. Come on, solo. Piano man. Can you take no more? No, God, no, you're full of sin. God got the key and you can't get it in. Just listen how it's raining. Well, listen how it's raining. Well, listen how it's raining all day, all night, all day, all night. Well, just listen, it's raining. Just listen, it's raining all day, all night, all night, all day. Well, didn't it rain, children? Didn't it rain, children? Oh, my Lord, well, didn't it rain? Oh, my Lord, didn't it rain? Oh, my Lord, didn't it rain? Oh, my Lord, didn't it little bit of Mahalia Jackson, Dinging It Rain Children, in a slightly skippable sort of form.
Wasn't sure how we were getting out of that one.
Oh, if you watch hers, you're not sure how she's getting out of it either.
Maybe she didn't.
She just takes it and goes with it, man. Like a skippity sort of thing.
Solid gone.
Hey?
She had the same organ player for about 40 years.
She had the same organ player for 40 years, so he just followed her. Wherever she started moaning and going off, they followed her.
All right, we have some more guesses.
Oh, well,
April says 900 songs. Ed Van Wyck says 999 songs. Steve Frost said 361. Jackie says 750, around 750. It's got to be 750. I'm going to say 750. That's your guess. Because if it was 751, you're not going to win. Or you might be closest. Fiona says 838. Ellen says 490. Kevin says 629. Michael Bernardi says 2,222. I think that's a little high. Hannock says 621 or 627. Peter Francis says 1,205. I think that might be a little high as well.
Let's talk about the end of the lockdown.
Who else guesses? Peter Clifford says 195. That's a bit low, Pete, I'm guessing.
That's different songs, you see, because we've probably done a lot of songs.
Oh, yeah.
We've done
Different.
and every time we do them in a new time, especially for you. Because, so in a way, every single time we do a song, it's done in a new time. So it's like doing a new song, but no, we're meaning each individual song. So
Luke says 700.
does it count if you did it on the wheel and did more than one?
No, it's the same song. If it was
Exactly,
the same
it's
song.
the same song.
Sean says 762. Although, yeah. Okay,
Notice it's not how many did you do well.
No, because that would be a lot lower number. So, Joy, please reveal to us at your leisure what the actual number is. I hope you're watching, Joy, because this will all be
Otherwise we're in trouble.
this will all be in vain. Otherwise, this entire exercise. So we might have to get back to you tomorrow. Hopefully, Joy. Oh, she is watching. Okay, here we go. She has an answer.
Oh, Joy's got an answer. Drum roll, please.
Now, hold on. I can't remember everyone's guess, so you're just going to have to know that you were the closest.
You can spout out, speak up.
Yes, exactly.
Throw it out there.
So, 459 unique titles plus 84 boogie challenges, also 17 boogie improvs, 560 grand total. Wow. There were definitely some very close guesses. Very close guesses. How many what? How many actual songs without the boogie challenges? 459. Not bad. So there you go.
459.
So how close? Who was within a few?
So 459. If you have like between 12 and 15 tracks on each album, that's quite a few albums worth, isn't it?
That is a lot of albums worth, yeah. Not sure I'd release most of them as an album.
No, well, you might rehearse them before you record them. We wouldn't do the album in the same way.
Why change the habit?
And we got a request. Let's just record it.
Why change the habit of a lockdown lifetime?
Exactly. This has become this is the new normal. Improvisation. Okay, now it's Monday movie. Was it Monday Music Madness?
It's Monday Music Movie.
Monday Music Movie.
Magic Madness.
Magic Madness. Monday Music Movie Magic Madness.
Actually, it might be better as Madness Magic, actually. Monday Music Movie Madness Magic. Yeah, that's better.
Why?
Because magic's at the end.
No, I think it might be Movie Magic. Movie Magic. Monday Music Movie Magic Madness. Because it's movie magic. The madness isn't magic.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Oh, something like that. Anyway, we're going to show a video. What one are we going to show, Alex?
This is one of our swinging soundies for Bare Necessities that we did at the YouTube studio with what they called? The Folkestone Teeny Boppers? Folkestone Teeny Boppers, who at the time were teeny and boppers. Now they're all grown up and some have kids of their own.
Well, that quickly, just during the lockdown.
Well, no, this is a few years ago. When did we do this? 4 or 5 years ago? Something like that.
All I remember is that Sandy Ford was it Sandy Ford? We were recording outside. Me and Ken went to get some nibbles to eat, get a bite of lunch, and Sandy Ford was out there.
This was just off of Tottenham Court Road.
Sandy Ford, for those who don't know, the lead singer for years and years and years of the Flying Saucers rock and roll band, and also the inspiration for Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
The costume designer, took one look at.
Yeah. I think that Sandy Ford should have got some sort of credit. I mean, some sort of credit.
There was 40 years of comic inspiration.
Didn't look like Sandy Ford.
Well,
in the comics, he's like got a suit on and bouncing around.
Anyway, very low budget, soundy music video. Here you go.
Yes, growing up is a problem. So the question is, why doesn't he grow up? Why does he still behave as a child? How can we help him get rid of these leftovers from childish behavior? That sort of behavior we call an infantile reaction.
Look for the bare necessities, simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean those bare necessities on Mother Nature's recipes. Simple bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. You look under those rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants. Maybe try a few. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Yeah. Big John coming in on the backyard there. He's way up there. But it's still got that swing. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. You look under those rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants. Have I given you a clue? The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. They'll come to you. They'll come to you. The bare necessities of life will come to you. Lovely. Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, they're great little dancers. But right now, we're going to play something British. Well, it's not just British, but anyway, of the wartime and all that sort of thing. For the Queen Mum, the English breakfast, full English breakfast, whether it be vegetarian, vegan, or the full bifter. And of course, Dame Verlin. Oh yeah. Well, there'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow, just to wait and see. Well, there'll be love and laughter, peace forever after tomorrow, when the world is free. Shepherd can tend his sheep, and the valley will bloom again. Jimmy can go to sleep in his own little pad again. Well, there'll be Malibu birds over the white cliffs of Dover. Oh, tomorrow, baby, when the world is free. Johnny 4 sheep and the valley will bloom again. Jimmy can go to sleep in his own little pen again. Well, there'll be mellow bluebirds over, the white cliffs of Dover. Oh, tomorrow, baby, when the world is free. Oh, tomorrow, baby, when the world is free. Pop, pop. Thank you very much. And right now, it's Italian time. Cheers. Ciao, grazie. Come stai?
You mean salute.
Salute.
No, salute.
Salute.
Bravo, salute. Buonasera, io sto bene.
Oh,
bevi,
bene,
bevi il tè che ti fa bene.
Bevi l'acqua? Bevi tea.
Bevi l'acqua, bevi il tè. Il tè.
Il tè.
Sì, bevi il tè che ti fa bene. Bene, bene, eccellente. Allora, so there is not much that has happened
Oh, okay.
on the 26th of October that I could find in a short amount of time. But I did find a few things. For example, on the 26th of October 1959, the first photographs are seen on Earth of the far side of the moon through the Lunik number 3, which was a satellite, Soviet satellite, and then the the images were sent back via radio signals. Ta-da! And then also 26th of October 1965, the Beatles receive an OBE, which stands for Order of the British Empire, which was actually given by the Queen herself in a ceremony at Buckingham Palace.
1965.
Yes,
Barely got going.
exactly. Now, I was just looking at some women that did some extraordinary things. Okay, so do you know who Nadia Comaneci is?
Yes.
Oh, Peter says yes. Comaneci. I don't know if you pronounce Comaneci.
Gymnast.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that's exactly right. So she
What they said, 'cause they can't.
she is a Romanian gymnast, and she was a five-time Olympic gold medalist at an individual events, and she scored the perfect 10 at the Olympic Games in 1976, exactly. And if you see some of her photograph, she looks like a rubber band. Anyway, you should check her out because that's really incredible. So, there is not much happening. There's no food, no chocolate, no food, anything. But tomorrow is a big day. So you have to tune in tomorrow because tomorrow there's something special that's going to happen. You will find out tomorrow. So make sure you tune in at our JiveStream at 8:30 tomorrow. But for now, arrivederci, buona salute, buon tè.
Grazie, buon tè. See you in a minute. A dopo. We're missing that, reviewing that raw vegan dark chocolate. All right then, so here we go then. Next we have up a request for Ian Williams, another Ian. As Alex said, all the Ians are watching today. And his birthday was yesterday. His birthday was, I thought they're saying things behind me. I thought it was sort of Vince. Hey, all right, good. So anyway, Bloodshot Eyes at Me, we're going to do. Bit of wine in Harris for Ian Williams, whose birthday was yesterday. So happy birthday for yesterday. Belated, but better late than never, as they say. In most cases. But just because you're pretty, I do think you're mighty wise. You tell me that you love me, then you roll those big brown eyes. When I saw you last week, your eyes were turning black. Go find the guy who beat you up, ask him to take you back. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I can see that you've been out on a spree. Well, it's plain that you're lying when you say that you've been crying. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. Well, I used to spend my money to make you look real sweet. I wanted to be proud of you when we walk down the street. Now don't ask me to dress you up in satin and silk. Your eyes look like 2 cherries and a glass of buttermilk. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I can see that you've been out on a spree. Well, it's plain that you're lying when you said you've been crying. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me, yeah, now. Well, I guess our little romance has finally settled down. While you should join a circus, man, you'd make a real good clown. Your eyes look like a road map. I'm scared to smell your breath. You better shut those peepers before you bleed to death. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I can see that you've been out on a spree. Well, it's plain that you're lying when you say that you've been crying. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I got Ian Williams, whose birthday's yesterday, with the wine anyhow, it's there. Lovely.
So we've had a couple of interesting requests from Keith, who I think should know us better than to request these songs. Not ABBA, no. I'm trying to decide whether it's a joke. A joke, yes. I think it must be a joke. I'm going to say them anyway. The first one is The Time Warp from the Rocky Horror Show.
The what?
The Time Warp from the Rocky Horror Show. And Some Fun Now from Little Shop of Horrors.
What one from the Little Shop of Horrors?
Some Fun Now. I don't remember.
Don't know it. Sorry, don't know it.
Thank goodness I don't know it. The only song
I don't know if I've ever even watched the Little Shop of Rocky Horrors.
The only song I can remember from Little Shop of Horrors is Ain't That a Real Motherfucker? Yeah, that one. Feed Me Now.
Feed me.
Seymour.
And Maxwell's, is that from that? What's that?
They used it in an ad, something, yeah. I can't remember which, but so there are two chances. Of doing those songs, slim and none.
Well, we'll have to leave him in anticipation
as
to whether we're going to
very good.
Whether we're going to do it.
Maybe episode. I'll tell you what.
Tell them a story about Peter.
Episode 500.
Hey?
We'll do them on episode 500.
Don't say that. Episode 500 may just be round the corner or round the bend, one or the other. All right then. So
we have had a legitimate request, but I think we've done it quite recently from Russia with Love for Muzzy. I think we did that very.
Yeah, we did it last week.
We did it last week, so.
But mate, keep a note of it all. Keep a note of them all.
Keith says he's going to hold us to that episode 5. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll do some version of those two songs if and when we get to episode 500.
We might get to 500 even if the lockdown finishes and we're doing one a week.
But that won't be for several years.
Anyway. Joy Ball's sitting there working out how many years that will be, depending on when we...
She's marked it in the spreadsheet already. 300 extra rows.
Exactly, yeah. Banter.
We've run out of
Banter.
banter. Membo, please. Kerry, we did Membo Italiano for you the other day. That is the only not even real Mambo that we know as the closest. Mambo.
We could do Mambo Rock.
Oh, sorry, yes, because Mambo Rock's really authentic Mambo. Yes, my bad.
No, it's the only other one I can think of. Everybody doing a Mambo Rock. There's an island in the Caribbean Sea. What is something? I haven't had that for years.
Oh, it's the birthday of Neil Matthews, who was one of the Jordanaires, born 1929, says Alan. In capitals, so he's shouting.
Brilliant. The Jordanaires were extraordinary. Fantastic. All right, so we do have another request, which is for David Power. David Power. And that is Mona Lisa. And then maybe we should, because we didn't give a competition time question last night, so maybe after this song, if we can let's think of a competition question, so we can do a competition time. All right then. So here we go. Mona Lisa, which we did once a little while ago. So we're going to do it for David Power. Have a go. Here we go. Mona Lisa. Y'all remember it? Mona Lisa, man, I need you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely that I blamed you? For that Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile. Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Yeah, Alibaba. Smile, attempt to love a Mona Lisa. Or is this a way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. Oh, they just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? For David Power.
In the style of Louis Prima.
All right, and as mentioned before we start the song, let's do competition time then. Yeah. Competition time. right then. What's the question then? Anyone got one?
Can you remember the question that we didn't make up?
No, we're going to make up one now.
I know.
Yeah.
But can you remember what you're going to make up?
No, I wasn't going to make one up.
Who was going to make one up?
Anybody else that fancied it.
Did you send them the memo to do that?
I said it.
Just
as I said that we were going to do it after that song.
But what if no?
Well, let's think of something. Let's think of something good. Oh. It's my thinking noise. All right. Mahalia Jackson one. Must be a Mahalia Jackson one. What famous civil rights activist does she sing down the phone to?
What? Is that a thing?
Huh? There you go. It's really obvious, but what famous civil rights activist did she sing down the phone to when he needed it? There you go. That's the competition. Don't put the answers in the comments.
Do not
send them by pigeon or on the back of a postcard to Alex's address.
No.
Care of.
No.
Send
them via jiveaces.com/JiveStream. That's jiveaces.com/JiveStream. That was it.
Oh.
Carry on.
What do they send them on then?
A little web form.
A web form?
Mm-hmm. They just fill in a little box. They tick competition answer. Put the number of the episode that it's a competition answer to. Because if it's wildly wrong, I won't know what episode you're getting the question wrong to.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
He's just got it on there.
There we go.
No one mentioned. No one said. I didn't know. So I was just about to answer. Anyway, it was a birthday. Charlie Barnett's. We were thinking of doing a Charlie Barnett one. It's Charlie Barnett's birthday, born in 1913. The great American saxophonist, composer and bandleader. The height of Barnett's popularity came between 1939 and 1941, a period that began with his hit version of Cherokee, written by Ray Noble and arranged by Billy May. In 1944, Barnett had another big hit with Skyliner. I'm sure you know them.
The thing about Charlie Barnett is he had a good haircut.
He did, and he came from the north of London.
Hey.
Hey! In a shopping centre that we have played in many times. Or a shopping mall, for those in America. All right, then. So let's get on with the... there's no more to-dos. Were we waiting for someone to answer something? No. Any more requests? Otherwise, we'll... Any jokes? Haven't had any jokes. It was jokeless tonight. Where's our joker? All right. So we're going to do a request now for Sarah Krishnan. One for Sarah Krishnan. Where's Sarah Krishnan watching? Oh, do you want to announce what guests we've got coming up?
Yes, I do.
Alex?
I was just thinking about that, actually. Tomorrow we have special guests, the Dulcets. That's Victoria.
Tomorrow.
It's Victoria Bass and Ollie Chambers, our very good friends. They are going to come on.
You both may have seen also as Satin Dolls previously, if you came to our gigs.
Yes.
You'll have seen them at the Dulcets.
Individually.
Before that, they were the Duets.
Yes.
And also as Satin Dolls and also as solo performers with us. Miss Holiday Swing and Victoria Bass. It's all about the bass.
They'll be on tomorrow. They're going to sing us a little ditty and have a chat. And then on Wednesday, we have another special guest, packing them in this week. It is none other than newly anointed Sir Tony Hatch.
Tony Hatch, who's just been knighted. OBE
and his lovely wife Maggie Hatch. They'll be coming on for a bit of a chat. Legend.
If you don't know who Tony Hatch is,
legend.
I suggest you Google him.
Legendary songwriter. He wrote, various soap opera theme songs, including Neighbours, Coronation Street. No, not Coronation Street. What was that? Crossroads. He wrote tons of hits in the 60s. Petula Clark. He did not write EastEnders. Petula Clark. Downtown. He wrote Downtown.
Did he do Z-Cars? No, I don't know.
Z-Cars? Something like that. I don't know if it's that one.
Did one of those sort of themes as well. Anyway, we wrote he did Downtown, as you know, with...
Prolific songwriter. Prolific. Wrote for Sinatra, says Pete. What did he write?
All sorts of people. Amazing. And he also was a producer. Well, still is. He's still working now. Producing and managing and just basically all over the music business. Unbelievable. So, yeah, but I would Google him anyway so that you really know what's going on. All right, so he's Wednesday. Tomorrow is the Dulcets, Victoria Bass, and Miss Holiday Swing.
At some point, we've got Becky O'Brien coming on.
We've got Becky O'Brien, and also possibly a little duet with her sister, because they also perform as the O'Brien sisters,
Yes,
I believe.
they were
in the film Mrs. Henderson.
Presents.
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Mrs. Henderson Presents, what I saw at the cinema. And she also was on Britain's Got Talent, that TV show that we were on as well.
Never heard of
She
it.
survived as well. And she has an unbelievable voice on that. She did Over the Rainbow. You can check it out. Britain's Got Talent. Becky O'Brien, is it?
Yes.
Becky O'Brien on Britain's Got Talent, Over the Rainbow.
We haven't got a date for her yet.
She
but
just
soon.
sounds like Judy Garland. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, so if you have any ideas of people you want as guests, not like, oh, why don't you get Matthew McConaughey on or something? We don't know him. But anyone else, especially people in the biz,
We could
let us know.
get Jim Meskimen to do an impression of Matthew McConaughey.
We could. He could even have his face with the new deep fake that he's got. All right, so now for Sarah Krishnan, we're going to end. Oh, we should have ended by now. But I know you haven't got anywhere to go. Well, hopefully. Except for the people in America, when it's a really weird time of day probably now. So, Sarah Krishnan, this is for you. Never done this before for some strange reason. Bill Haley, R-O-C-K, rock.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh! Promenade to the bar radiator. Oh, from the tone of a sax and a plater. C from the key of a 6-string gator. K from the kick of a rim shot beater. That's how they made it. That's how they paid it. R-O-C-K rock. All my A's and my B's and my C's, P's and my Q's and my X, Y, Z's. Know how to lose all my bluesies. Jump into a pair of dancing shoes. Dance with my baby, rock with my baby. R-O-C-K rock. Well, just discovered waltzes. Oh, they had a man found the blues. And then Haley came along with a rockin' song. Crazy man, crazy new. R is the rock, here the band that's moving. Oh, morning night, it's a go grooving. See what I mean, it's a hot top action. K like a kiss, it's a cool attraction. Oh, like I get you, I'm gonna bet you. R-O-C-K rock, yeah, Big Johnny. Waltzes, handyman found the blues. Well, Haley came along with a rockin' song. Crazy man, crazy news. R is the rock, here the band and it's moving. Oh, and it's right, it's a go grooving. See what I mean, it's a hop top action. K like a kiss, it's a cool attraction. Oh, like I get you, I'm gonna bet you. R-O-C Hey, look. Ciao. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow with something special which Gratcha won't tell us what it is. And special guests,
100 weight of chocolate.
100 weight of chocolate. Be huge! Here we go. This is not International Chocolate Day, is it? What? This is late. You can skip. Go and have a skip. Just skip it. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again. Yes, I know we'll meet again. Bye bye. Ta ta. Toodle pip. Cheerio. TTFN. Tally ho. See you later. So long. Well, I know we'll meet again some sunny day. You still got to do that Torrelento the Luna song. All right, we'll see you tomorrow about 8:30. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make her the cutest I've ever seen. Give her the word that I'm not a rover, and tell her that the lonely nights are over. Mr. Sandman, I'm so alone, ain't got nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover, and tell him that he's lonesome not to roll for Mr. Sandman. I'm so alone, ain't got nobody to call my own. So please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give him a pair of eyes with a come-hither gleam. Give him a lonely heart like Pagliacci, and lots of wavy hair like Liberace. Mr. Sandman, someone to hold would be so peachy before we're too old. So please turn on that magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring us, please, 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 Mr. Sandman, bring us a dream.
Sha-da-da-da-do-ah. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make her the cutest I've ever seen. Give her the word that I'm not a rover, and tell her that the lonely nights are over. Mr. Sandman, I'm so alone, ain't got nobody body, call my own.